keep everyone in and run, one or two receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
2nd and 5.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
Let's go now.
And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready.
They dial a running play here with Hill.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill,
his first rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. It's a big play there. 57 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Trey McBride, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Sentinels are an extra point away from evening this one up. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The Dolphins at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Richardson going to change the play here.
Check mash, check mash.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, check. Go check, go check. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 37-yard line.
Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They go play action with Richardson. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Achane.
Pushes him aside at the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
They'll run. Achane.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now here's Mahomes.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Under a minute to go, clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On 2nd down, Swift. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down.
And he's got Smith-Njigba.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42.
Swift going to try up the middle. Down inside the 40.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Smith-Njigba in motion right.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. He's got room at the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Yellow.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that's out to the flat.
And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy,
Touchdown!
Trey McBride.
From 4 yards out.
And the Sentinels are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
an excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. Still going inside the 20.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards on the ground.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Running left, Achane.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Achane with it.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
De'Von Achane.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go now.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Third, go.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
125 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
18, right here. Say, hey. 18, rattle. 18, rattle.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready? Go, Rig. Go. Ready, ready.
Running right, here's Achane.
And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Achane once more. And not a whole lot there as they get him down at about the 2.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception?
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the
Panther
23-yard
11.
line.
Panther 11. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Richardson looking to throw this. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second and a couple.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. On the ball.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
70 Ranger. Check mash. Check mash. Go check. Go check. Ready.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
70. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson on second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Ends up forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. In trouble, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Big Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Okay, ready? Street! Street! Rig it! Check! Hurt! Hurt! Hey,
In motion, Hill.
Ready?
They'll give this to Achane.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's 3rd and 10.
70 Lions! 19 tight! 19 tight! On the ball! On the ball!
Now it's Richardson. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Again, it's Richardson.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go! Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
On 1st down, back to Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane,
A 9-yard touchdown run.
and the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
This is taken in by McBride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete to McBride.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
15.
Mahomes going to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Sentinels are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Here we go.
So a
Here we go.
5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Ready.
Richardson looking to throw.
Forced out to his left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Go street. 19 Lions. Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
And quickly they get to the line.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
They juked him.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown!
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Sentinels have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tackled on the play by Kaiir Elam. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And some room to work.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Tyreek Hill.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side. Right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Mahomes now on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Jalen Phillips
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
This is 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Pushes him aside at the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here's 1st and goal. Mahomes.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mahomes.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's 1st and 10.
15.
Here's Mahomes. He finds Smith and Jigba.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Set, tempo, set, let's go.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Go.
3rd and 3.
Go check, go check. Ready.
This is Achane.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a one-touchdown game. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. That's caught by Diggs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Now 1st and goal. Mahomes to throw it.
This ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Come back. Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because